Hey guys, welcome back to the Maharaj Twins.
I'm Sonia,
I'm Sonali,
and today we're taking a trip down memory lane.
and to do this, we'll be using
A box, but not
memory
only a box. It sounded like we said the same thing, even though we didn't. Benefits of being a twin.
right?
Anyway, let's begin.
So basically, in this box, we have high school memories mainly. There were a lot of other things, but we had to take them out simply because we only want to discuss high school, simply because results are coming out. What is it, next week?
Next week.
Tuesday, and if you don't want to think about it, act like I never said it. And yeah, so it just seems like the best time because hopefully we are done with high school as of next week, Tuesday.
Officially.
Right, so let's get started.
So in grade 8, we had grade 8 orientation. Why is
I'm sorry, this box
big?
has so many flaps. There's like a flap on each.
It's like
corner.
a bird. I swear, if this box had a heart, it could flap its wings and just go. Just like, it literally looks like that. Okay.
Grade 8.
So we had grade orientation, right? So for us, ourselves chose to make us birds. So we had to wear something else that made us look like a bird along with wings. Wings were compulsory and you had to make them even though we bought them.
And then you just like had to stick on things that, what's the word, you wanted to achieve at high school, which made it really interesting and fun. So yeah, these are the other bird accessory we bought to wear with them.
They're Alice bands. Look at how small my head was in
Sonia's a
grade
liar.
8.
Sonia broke the Alice band because Sonia breaks things.
No, I really don't know how it broke, but it broke so perfectly. I could put this like on a cat. Just go. Psh.
She's gonna poke somebody with
No,
that.
I would not poke. Okay,
But
I won't do it.
These are how the Alice bands looked, and they were really cute though with the thingy, but it became difficult because, you know, the bags and stuff.
And the wings. Yo, people ended up tying it to the bags, which actually makes so much more sense.
That's true. But it was really nice though, because that's the way you like meet your ourselves, and then they make you do things to get their signatures.
And then you got inducted if you got all the signatures.
Hopefully.
And then what else do we have in grade 8s?
We have my bow tie, if I can put it on for you guys. Basically, at our school we have the class dance, and it's like a competition, but it's PE marks in term 3. And generally a matric class wins it, but us grade 8s won this. I forgot what song we did, but it was a really good dance. It was so much fun actually. But yeah, we won it because we were the best grade 8 class ever.
No, you weren't.
Sonia's in denial. We'll ignore her. But yeah, it was a really fun time,
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
right? I'm also glad I enjoyed it.
Stuff in
Sonia
fun.
packed the box. Let me tell
I
you
packed
guys,
the
and
box.
she's so confused
Can I
about
tell-
what's in this box.
Son-
Wait, do you see who packed the box? Why was she snacking? Wow, she did this. Sonia, where is this from?
I don't know. Okay, it's a wrapper of a chocolate that says you're awesome. Look, Sonali, I left this in here for you to find. It was grade 9. It was no. This was. What year was 2018? 11. No. 10. Grade 10. Okay, we're on to
11.
grade 10 by the looks of it. Grade 10. Okay, this was a thing for when like there was this photography competition and I came second, and then they had exposition and expo. They showed the art.
Expedition.
No, not expedition. Sorry, I was so much closer than you. Basically, they showed all the art, right, at St. Teresa's, and then we went there, and it turns out, like, I thought I was going to be completely alone. But my friend, she was there, somehow or another, by chance. Because her parents, they ran, like, this arts thing, and then they were doing free prints. So I got a bookmark for me, if I could only unwrap it. Because I didn't actually want to use it as a bookmark, you know? Yep, there we go.
Oh, that's so cute. I have
cute.
one that says Sonori, and it's pink.
Because the next day, I think, was going to be our birthday, or 2 days after was going to be our birthday. So I was like, oh, let me get that for Sonali.
Oh, that's sweet.
I know, right?
She says it so aggressively. What's this?
Oh, that's grade 9.
It's an envelope that's been through a lot, if you can see. But basically, this was a really, really scary thing, getting the letter, right? Simply because I was sitting in Red's class, right? And I was really, really scared of my registered teacher. And she comes to me, right? And she's like, you don't read what I write on the board. So now I'm stressing. So I look at the board and I read and there's the date, right? So I'm like, oh, okay, it's so and so, right? And I read this out loud to her. And she looks at me and then she points to this portion of the board that for some reason was invisible to me. And it says that I must come see her. And I was like, oh, shit. Right, so anyway, I go and I get the letter and it's not that bad. But
so you read the date from the board.
I read the date to the teacher. I was scared. I was like, why am I reading this date? Why do you want me to read this date?
So we're actually on to grade 10, hopefully. Probably.
If the box is packed.
No, okay,
right.
you see, it's a box, right? Things move. And the way Snotty was taking it just now. So this is a thing. I don't know if you can see it. No, you probably can't. Anyway, it says Sonia, it says 10A. I wasn't in 10A. It was Abaholi.
Abahole.
A project. That's what it's called. You basically have to write a letter to your future self in the program, and I still haven't opened it. But I mean,
you haven't opened yours. Well, let's open it. They're not that here.
They didn't tell you to open it.
They did.
Yo, okay. I'll probably open it like when I'm even done with university.
Yes. I want to look like I'm doing work. Who is this?
This is Joanna. And this is okay. Now we're on to grade 10. Hopefully, finally. This is our grade 10 spring ball invites. The theme was, I feel like it was a masquerade.
A masquerade party.
The one where you wear
masquerades.
No, you wear masks.
Masquerade.
I don't know what a masquerade actually is.
No.
Potato.
This is a card. It's very yellow and it's very bright, but it's really nice. Our friend Bart made it for us because we were Maggie. I was Maggie, and Sonia was Lisa Simpson. That was our nicknames back then. But it was really cute because we were a little family. This is why it was not packed right. This. Oh, my sister's.
That's
medal.
a medal. Better. Oh my god, no.
There we go. Now we matching.
Now we both have red. Look at us. This is a big Astro box that my dad bought for me the day I got the medal. It was cute. All three of us got Astros, and it was the day before our bio exam, so all I did is just sat up, eating it, studying. Now we're on to grade 11. At least I think so.
Who knows? Hopefully.
Okay, this is our very first media badges. We got them when we did photography for them. We just went around taking pictures of people's science projects.
That's it. That was really nice. This was actually a lot of fun. It was Gibbs, basically, as you can see, Gibbs. It's called SOY, Spirit of the Youth program, and it was like really fun. I went for it, and like basically from like 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. once a month, every Saturday, you sit there and you'll talk to these people, and you'll like learn a lot of new interesting things, and like go a lot of interesting places and different places. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was really tiring, but it was so much fun.
Okay, now it's grade 11. So in grade 11, we are part of this committee that raises funds for a charity. Our charity... Oh, it was for the blind and burnt victims. Yeah, that was so cute. It's literally a screenshot of conversation between friends that saved themselves as different names than what they are. It was a screenshot, and then they laminated it.
Basically, it was, so Stay Awake is this event where the grade 8s come, and it's literally like the Friday. Basically, they come to school and they have to stay awake the whole night, and we have to make them stay awake the whole night. And it's like really tiring, obviously, because you're staying awake the whole night. But it's really fun because like you do a lot of interesting things. What do we do with them? Here's the Stay Awake roster.
Oh my word, we still have this. Para Sports is such an organized committee, my word.
We did Amazing Race, a quiz. We did a dance battle. I saw so many people dance that night. It was so interesting.
Stay Awake is when I began drinking coffee. I did not drink a cup of coffee ever before. The 1st of February, was it? in grade 11.
They
And now I'm
stayed-
just drinking coffee.
They stayed awake the whole night and we still made them do Zumba in the morning.
No, they do that every year. These are grade 11. Okay, this is our grade 11 springboard invites. Same concept as the ones before.
A star-studded evening.
That was the theme. Grade 11 was also the year we kind of hosted it because that was another committee of our grade. And it was lots of fun. This one, yeah, I really like. Okay, and then in grade 11, there's these other events. Where is it? Oh, look at it. Okay. The theme for Night of Stars that year was Willy Wonka. What do you call it? Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. See? These things are so cool.
Oh, the golden ticket.
It's the golden ticket because they're invites. And that was such a good evening. I really liked it.
That was really fun. The food was really good.
Okay, and then these are other things for braiding on our blazer.
Yeah, so when we became ourselves, we had to go get the braiding done, and it was actually like really exciting because I still remember we were planning some assembly, and then our head girl came and then she had our blazers with her. I forgot what assembly it was, but that was also a really good assembly. I'm just saying.
All our assemblies were good. This is our RCL induction invites. They're cute and they're really fancy. Now we're back on grade 11 for some reason.
For some reason.
This was when we took part in the newspaper quiz, and that was actually lots of fun, the newspaper quiz. But then they wanted you to know numbers for finance stuff, which was a lot of numbers, and we didn't think we had to know. These were our matric dance invites. It was planned for the 18th of April. Yo.
That's pretty cool.
Dress elegance. Okay, wait, so they don't tell you what the theme is?
The theme was something about stars and nights.
Oh, that's probably so true. Like, look at it. It's stars and nights.
Then this here was when I was doing my Afrikaans orals this year. Basically, it was a very interesting speech. It was about being positive and things, but she kind of, what's the word? I needed to cut this in half, basically. The problem was during the speech, I needed to, and there was a little slit here my mom made so that I would know, like, okay, Smiley, cut it down here, right? But it was so awkward because the teachers knew I needed to cut it, right? They knew I was going to tear it. Thing is, it went so lopsided. It was like, ooh. And then it cuts here, right? And now I start laughing in the middle of my speech because it didn't cut properly. But at least the teachers laughed with me.
This is a grade 8 pledge that we probably took from the grade 8 induction of last year. This is really cute, and it's always on those blue stars. The sweetest.
Yeah. Then this is our prelim timetable. As you can see, the subjects I did. And it was very like packed. And these sticky notes, right? So for prelims, I basically stuck my notes around my room. It was really hectic, right? So basically, Afrikaans would be on this wall.
It was so creepy walking into that
Maths
room.
would be on this wall. And like, you know, like all these cheat sheets would be everywhere. And it would be so intense. And one day I got tired and I took down everything. Like even around my mirror, I stuck all these things of what I like needed to do for each subject. And it was like...
That room gave me stress. This is our finals timetable. Look at it. So
fun and
not nice. But basically, I separated it into rounds right there at the bottom because I thought of it as a boxing match. Oh, guys, look at this. Do you see this? This is supposed to be a psychometric test, right? It's supposed to tell you what you want to do one day, who you are, that type of thing, right? It's kind of like, I don't know what test they take in Divergent, but those type of tests, right? I'm telling you, I came out Divergent, guys. Nothing here is conclusive. I'm 48% an introvert. 52% an extrovert.
What's the definition of pick a side and stay on it?
Makes no sense.
This is my old passport. Come I tell you a story. Before final started, I couldn't find my ID anywhere and it was so bad. I looked everywhere. I looked there, I looked there, and I looked there, and I looked everywhere, right? And I couldn't find it, and I was very confused as to where it was. It was all the way up until English paper 2. I did not have an ID, right? The, you know, the invigilator, facilitator person from the government would come right at every single exam. So be like, who are you? And I'll be like, Sonali. And then so look at this thing, and I'll be like, no ma'am, I don't
It's
know
not
my
there.
ID is. And then one day we were in my room for some reason, and my mom saw, so there's an asterisk cartoon book that was on my bookshelf, and my mom took it out because she was confused as to why there was asterisks in my room. And so she took it out, and I took out the Animal Farm, and I was like, yeah, this is Animal Farm. I open Animal Farm, and all of a sudden there's my ID, right? Like literally it's popped out. I've been looking for this thing for a whole month, and it sat on my bookshelf in a book.
You want to know why?
No, okay, so you see, right? Let's say you're reading this book, and you don't have
She wasn't even reading it
to bookmark your position, right? Because you don't have like 5 bookmarks on your bookshelf.
You grabbed the nearest thing to you,
and that was my ID at that point. And I put it in, and I closed it, and
so you used the ID as a bookmark.
I swear I was planning on coming back to reading the book, but I never got around to it.
She wasn't reading the book, she was using it because she had to do a prepared reading for English, and then when that got cancelled, she just forgot about it.
Now you're gonna put your ID in there, so now you remember to read the book. And I forgot about my ID instead. So I didn't know where I put my ID for like 6 months. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. That is all for today.
Like, subscribe, comment. What are your favorite high school memories or school memories? Wherever you are.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye.